Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we're going to be talking about how to install Windows 10 on a VirtualBox. So at this point I've already loaded Oracle VirtualBox on Windows 10. So without any further ado, let's get going. So again, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also check out the other videos on the channel. There's only two videos that are created in the last couple days: how to install VMware Player on Windows 7, 8, and 10, and also how to install Windows 10 on VMware Player. Okay, so first thing we're gonna do is also, before we go any further along, if you don't have the VirtualBox installed, you can already check out a video on how to install VirtualBox on Windows 7, 8, and 10. And at this point, on top right hand corner, you should be seeing a card on how to do that if you have not have it installed. Okay, but if you do have it installed, let's go ahead and get the process going. We're gonna first download the ISO, load the ISO into the VirtualBox, and install the OS and test and verify. And without any further ado, let's get going. So go ahead and open Google Chrome or your favorite browser. In my case, I like Google Chrome, so I'm going to go ahead and go to google.com and go ahead and type in Windows 10 evaluation download. Now this evaluation is good for 90 days, and you can extend this evaluation up to, I believe, another 60 to 80 days with the test codes. But in most cases, to test the machine out and do whatever you need to, it's good for 90 days and it's completely free. So once you get to this page, again, what I did is went to Google and just typed in Windows 10 evaluation download, and this first link came up: try Windows 10 download enterprise. Okay, so once you go ahead and get there, go ahead and scroll down, and as you see, it's going to give you an option right here. So we're going to select the first one, Windows 10 enterprise ISO download. So go ahead and click on continue. Go ahead and fill this information out, and you can put in your whatever, and the company name you can put test, company size you can put one, job title really doesn't matter, work email address you can put test at google.com or something like that. What phone number, you can basically just say whatever you need to, and country you can just say United States or whatever your country is, and go ahead and click on continue. Looks like it didn't like those, but the number needs to be about basically 10 digits. So what we're going to do is go ahead and click on 64-bit, and you can also install 32-bit or download 32-bit. How you can do that is basically figure out is go ahead and click on your start menu and type in system, and once you see system, then go ahead and click on control panel, and you have to click, if you don't see this view, go ahead and click on view by and click on large icons here. Okay, so once you see that, go ahead and click on system, and my system is 64-bit. So as you see option here, I'm going to go ahead and download 64-bit. If you have a 32-bit system, you can download the 32-bit ISO. Okay, so at this point, what we're going to do is go and select English and go ahead and click on download. Now as you see at the bottom left hand corner, the download has started. Now this download is going to take about 20 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and I'll be right back once the download is complete. Alright, so I've already downloaded the ISO, so I'm going to go ahead and continue or exit for now, so we can get going on the process. Okay, so now you go ahead and open up your Oracle VirtualBox. So either you can type in Oracle VirtualBox on your start menu, or there should be icon on your desktop. So go ahead and right click on that and click on run as administrator, and if it prompts you to put in a password, go ahead and put that in. Okay, so once you are on this interface, what we're gonna do is you can click new here, or you can click machine new. So we're just gonna go ahead and click new here, and we're gonna name this Windows 10 Windows-10 that's enough, I guess. You can just say that. And as you see, it already figures out it's a Windows machine, and it's a 64-bit OS. Now if you only see option for 32-bit here, if you have a 64-bit machine and if you only see 32-bit option, then what you need to do is go ahead and go to Google and type in how to enable virtualization on your Windows laptop or desktop. So to do that, you may have to restart your machine, and for like HP, there's like F2 or F3 specific button. Don't quote me on that, you'll have to look it up, but you have to press that button and go into BIOS, and it will show you how to enable virtualization on your machine. Or you can simply Google it, how to enable virtualization on HP laptop, and that would take you to basically show you how to do that. You know, it says right there, you know, press F2 or whatever. So just look up your specific brand, and you see right here in this picture how to enable VT. So you'll have to find this under your BIOS and just basically enable that right here. Virtualization technology is called VTX or VTD. As you see, it's disabled right here. It may be a little blurry, but you need to go ahead and just enable that and restart your machine and come back. Then you will be able to see the 64-bit option. If you already have it enabled in newer laptops, then you know it's basically fine. Okay, so on Windows 10 64-bit, we're gonna give it a 4 gigabytes of RAM, so 4096. Also, you can check your memory basically by going to System again, Control Panel, and go ahead and scroll down to System. I think I have 8 gigs of RAM, so I'm gonna go ahead and give it 4 gigs. I think it's plenty for Windows 10 what we're gonna be doing. But if you have less than 4 gigs, give it 2 gigs, so just 2000. That'd be fine. But in this my case, I'm gonna give it 4096, and we're gonna leave this option default here. Create a virtual disk now, and 50 gigs. We definitely don't need that much. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and scale this down to about 30 gigs, and leave the option default, and go ahead and click on create. So as you see at this point, this machine is created. Now the next thing we need to do is go ahead and attach an ISO that we downloaded. So to do that, we're gonna go ahead and click on settings. So once you click on the settings tab, go ahead and go to storage, and as you see, there's nothing here. So click on this DVD-ROM, let's see, or maybe go ahead and click on this right here, and you should be able to see an ISO option somewhere right here. So give me one quick second, I'm trying to figure that out in the meantime. Okay guys, so I ran into some hiccup there. So go ahead and click on this empty icon. If you don't see that, you can go ahead and click add here and basically add that here. So right here, go ahead and click on that, click on the CD icon, and click on choose a disk file. So once you click on that, go ahead and navigate to your downloads folder or wherever you downloaded that ISO. In most cases, Firefox and Google Chrome will download that here. So here's that reference ISO from Windows 10 that we downloaded from Microsoft. It looks something like this, and it's also about 4 gigs. So it's as you see, it's over 4 gigs. So go ahead and click on open there, and basically go ahead and click OK. Now once you do that, as you see, the SATA port already has a ISO linked, and at this point we're gonna go ahead and start the machine. So it may take a second for the machine to load up, and as soon as you see, you may be able to see a window when the machine starts up, as you see right here, and it's asking, okay, you're gonna use this ISO, and we are gonna go ahead and say start. And go ahead and click on capture, which takes us basically into that keyboard and mouse interface. So as you see at this point, looks like the screen is very small, and I'm not sure why that is. Alright guys, so I figured out why this small screen issue is showing up. So to get rid of this issue, we need to go ahead and go to this top menu right here, and go ahead and click on view. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna click this scaled mode, and to get in or get out, you need to press host C, which is right control key on your keypad or on your keyboard. So we are gonna go ahead and click on switch, and it's gonna bring up this menu right here, as you see, or this box, not a menu. Okay, so once you're here, go ahead and click on next. And we're gonna go ahead and click on install now, and we'll wait for the setup to start. Okay, so once it's started, go ahead and accept the terms and conditions, and go ahead and click on next. We're just gonna do custom install, And as you see, the 50 gigs or 35 gigs that we allocated, I had to create a new machine to do that. So if you have 35 gigs, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and click next. And we're gonna now have to wait for this process to complete. Now this may take up to 4 to 5 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video and I'll be right back once this is almost done. Okay. All right, so at this point, as you guys can see, the installation is about 97% done. It's almost done copying the files. So once it's gonna be getting close to that 100% mark, it's gonna go in and that install that features, and it's gonna install the update, and it's gonna wait for it to finish up. So I'm gonna pause the video real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so as you guys can see, looks like it's done installing the features. Now it's going to check on the updates, which it shouldn't have any longer. It doesn't check for it because we didn't tell it to check for it. So we're going to do that after a while if you need to. So it shouldn't take that much longer. Okay, as you guys can see, it's now on the restart icon. I'm going to go ahead and do the force restart, or you can wait 10 seconds, whichever one you like. As you see, the Oracle VirtualBox, and at this point we can safely remove the ISO from the basically from the DVD-ROM. So to do that, go ahead and go to your VirtualBox, go ahead and click on settings and go to storage, and go ahead and go here, right click on that, or maybe we may have to shut down the machine to do this. We probably do, so I guess we're gonna wait here just for a second and let it load up. So I'll be right back as soon as the machine loads up. Okay. Okay guys, so finally after like 1 or 2 reboots, if it's finally done doing its thing. So at this moment what we're going to do is go through the setup real quick. But at this point your Windows 10 installation is now complete. But stay tuned, I'm going to show you how to go ahead and get that CD-ROM, or get that ISO unmounted, so you can basically get that ISO released from the local disk. So okay, so we're gonna go ahead and script through the layout or the setup as fast as we can. So okay, so it did took it a second. So we're not gonna go ahead and sign in with our Microsoft account. We're just gonna say domain join instead. So we're gonna get this process finished up here. At this point, we're gonna go ahead and give it a name. So whatever name you want, or your username. You don't need to have a password. If you want, you can go ahead and put that in. But basically at this moment is going to go ahead and welcome you, and it's going to bring you to the home screen. So we'll wait for that to show up. Okay, I've said no to the Cortana, and I'm going to say no to all of these just for just to make the setup go a little faster here, and kind of, you know, this is how they get you in your advertising and things like that. So for just for knowledge preferences. All right, so as you guys can see, the setup is now complete. It is welcoming me inside Windows 10. So make sure you guys do like and subscribe, because this does take me 3 to 5 hours to create one of these videos, and if it does help, you know, it doesn't take you more than 5 seconds to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. Also, do leave your comments in the questions or comments in the comment section below. I will be answering them. And at the last point, I'm going to show you how to shut down the machine and unmount that ISO. So wait here for a couple more seconds and I'll show you how to do that. Alright, so as you guys can see, there is your Windows 10 loaded up on VirtualBox. So at this point, what I'm going to do is go ahead and shut it down, shut down Windows 10. To do that, you can click on Start and go click on Power, and you know, go ahead and shut it down like that. But I'm going to do it forcefully. Go ahead and click on the close button on the virtual machine, and I'm going to power off the machine. Okay, so at this point, as you see, the machine is going to close, and it's literally gonna drop. It's like pulling the cord from the virtual physical machine or your laptop, and it doesn't have any power. So to remove the ISO, go ahead and right click on that, or click on settings icon right there. Go ahead and go to the storage tab right there, and you can click on remove attachment and remove. that will remove the ISO that is attached to your, that we attached when we started this. And to delete the machine, go ahead and right click on this Windows 10, remove, and you can click delete all files, which will remove all the installation files and give you 50 gigs or whatever amount of GBs that we said back to your normal thing. So again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye bye.